It's a pleasure to moderate the first panel of the day that consists of this power-packed team of women leaders who are making a difference in the supply chain industry on a daily basis. Maybe I'll quickly introduce myself. So, Manika, that's how my name is pronounced. I have come here from Mumbai. On a lighter note, Akash was telling me, ma'am, I've been trying to reach out to you for different conferences, and finally you are here, and I said you need to have the word Superwoman in the conference title, and then I'll come wherever you ask me to come. So that was on a lighter note, but very passionate about empowering the next generation of women leaders, which is why I've come all the way over here. I'm married, I have 2 kids, 10 and 5, so I have a full and happy personal life over there. And I am the Director of Integrated Supply Chain working for Dow Chemical in India. I lead the local, regional as well as the global organization that we have for supply chain for Global Dow in India, and been there for 15 years. Maybe introducing myself a little bit more, and I will be asking our panel members to do the same in a couple of minutes here. I am a chemical engineer. Always been passionate about working in the chemical industry because my dad is a chemical engineer, and I grew up seeing him working in plants, and I was like, I need to be like him, so that inspired me. But it was during my MBA days when I got introduced to the concept of supply chain academically, and I remember this was 18 years ago, and I fell in love with the concept completely. Because there was a switch in my mind that told me that, it's interesting to be on the manufacturing side, but you can keep producing. But if we can't find ways to get that product at the right place, at the right time, at the right cost, and better than competition, we can't be in business. And that's, since then, 18 years ago, I made that switch in my head, and I use the word love because that's how passionate I am about supply chains. And I think as an industry, we have come a long way. As an industry, supply chain has become more and more important strategically in every organization, and the post-COVID era has even put a better spotlight on that. But I must say, I attended my first conference in 2019, early 2019, and I used to lead logistics for Dow, and I remember in that conference I was the only woman speaker. That was 8 years ago, and I agree with the comments made by the opening comments made by leaders over here, because we can see the shift. Now every conference we go to, and I was reading through those leaflets on the table over there, women participation is increasing, and today is a proud moment for the industry because we have a room full of women leaders who are going to be sharing their insights. So on that backdrop, let's get into the discussion. I would request all my panel members to introduce themselves. Would appreciate if you can, of course, apart from your name and role, could also throw light on what made you come into supply chain. Was it a choice? Was it planned? Did you land here by accident, destiny? What was it?